Hello, welcome to Math with Mr. Dobrescu, to the rescue. Let's continue today to solve for x and explain our reasoning when two parallel lines are crossed by a transversal. In this case, we have this angle over here, and we have this angle over here. And here we can use the exterior angles theorem. We are going to use the exterior angles theorem. By the exterior angles theorem, both of these angles are the same. Therefore, we need to make sure that we get 4x minus 8 equals 3x plus 10. So let's have that. 4x minus 8. Since this angle is on this side of the transversal, and since this angle is on the other side of the transversal, but outside of the parallel lines, equals 3x plus 10. 3x plus 10, and let's see what we get. Okay, so here we have to subtract 3x on both sides. Let's subtract 3x on both sides. 3x and negative 3x cancel out. 4x minus 3x becomes 1x minus 8 equals 10. And now we just have to add 8 on both sides. So let's add 8 on both sides plus 8. This cancels out, so we get x equals 10 plus 8, 18. That's it. X equals 18. Solve for x and explain your reasoning. And now, if we want to also get the degree of that angle, we have to multiply 4 times x. So 4 times x, which is 18, minus 8. And let's multiply 18 times 4. 18 times 4. 4 times 8, 32. 2 carry the 3. 4 times 1, 4 plus 3, 7. 72 degrees. So we have 72 minus 8. And 72 minus 8. Okay, 72 minus 8. 72 take away 8. Remember, we need to borrow from the 7. Make 7 a 6. Okay, make this a 12. 12 minus 8 becomes 4. And 6 comes down. So the answer is 64. 64 degrees. So this angle is 64 degrees, and we also know that the other angle is going to be 64. The same thing, if we multiply 3 times 18 plus 10, we should get 64 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at another problem now. In this problem again, we need to solve for x and explain our reasoning. In this case, we have this angle over here, and then we have this angle on the other side of the transversal, but both of these angles are inside of the parallel lines. So in this case, we are going to use the alternate interior angles theorem. Here we are going to use the alternate interior angles theorem. And by the alternate interior angles theorem, both of these angles are the same. So again, we need to equal this angle to the other angle. So this angle is 8x minus 34 equals 5x plus 2. 5x plus 2. And now we are going to solve this two-step equation that has variables on both sides. So let's subtract 5x on both sides. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other side. Let's see what we get. 5x and negative 5x cancel each other out. 8x minus 5x becomes 3x minus 34 equals 2. And now we have to add 34 on both sides. And let's see what we get. 34 and negative 34 cancel out. So we get 3x equals 34 plus 2 becomes 36. And finally, we divide both sides by 3. So we get x equals, it's kind of easy, but let me show you. We do a little long division, just in case you forgot. Okay, so 3 into 3 becomes 1. 1 times 3, 3. 0, bring down the 6. 3 into 6 twice. 2 times 3, 6. Okay, so the answer is 12. X equals 12. So we got the x. And again, if we want to find the measure of that angle, we are going to substitute x with 12. So here we are going, let me do the work right here. So it's going to be 8 times 12 minus 34. So we have 12 times 8. 8 times 2, 16. 6 carry the 1. 8 times 1, 8 plus 1, 9. So 96 minus 34. So 96, take away 34. 6 minus 4, 2. 9 minus 3, 6. So this is going to be 62 degrees. So this angle is 62 degrees. And of course, the other angle should also be 62 degrees because both of these angles are congruent. Let's take a look now at another example. And in this example, again, we need to solve for x, then find the measure of the given angle. Okay? And again, in this case, this angle and this angle are congruent. And again, by the alternate interior angle theorem. I'm not going to write it down because I already wrote it down for the other examples. But again, we are going to use that theorem. And according to the alternate interior angle theorem, we need to equal the quantity of this angle with the quantity of the other angle. So let's see what we get. A plus 28, A plus 28 equals 2A. And now we just have to solve for A. Let's subtract A on both sides. Whatever we do to one side, we do on the other side. A and negative A cancel out. So we have 28 equals 2A minus A is just A. So A equals 28. And now to find the measure of that angle or this angle, here we need to multiply 2 times A, which is 2 times, instead of A, we are going to put 28. 28. So let's multiply 28 times 2. 2 times 8 is 16. 6 carry the 1. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So it's going to be 56. 56 degree. Okay, so this is 56 degree. And if we add 28 plus another 28, we also are going to get 56 degree. Because both of these angles are the same by the alternate interior angle theorem. Let's continue with another example here. Again, solve for x, then find the measure of the given angle. In this case, we have this angle over here, which is 5x, and then we have this angle over here, which is 3x plus 50. And if we look at these angles, since those are parallel lines crossed by a transversal, these angles are called corresponding angles, right? So by the corresponding, because these angles correspond, by the corresponding Angles theorem postulate, by the corresponding angle postulate, these angles are congruent or the same. So again, we can equal them to each other. So we have 3x plus 50, 3x plus 50 equals 5x. And again, we are going to solve for x. Let's subtract 3x on both sides. Okay, 3x minus 3x cancel out. We are left over with 50 equals 5x minus 3x becomes 2x. And finally, we are going to divide both sides by 2. Let's divide both sides by 2. So we get x equals half of 50 is 25. So x equals 25. So now To find the measure of that angle, we are going to multiply 25 times 5. So we have 25 times 5. 5 times 5, 25. 5, carry the 2. 5 times 2, 10, plus 2, 12. 125. So this angle is going to be 125 degrees. And of course, if we multiply 3 times 25 plus 50, we are going to get 125 degrees, because again, those angles are congruent. Let's continue with the final example here. Solve for x, then find the measure of the given angle. In this case, we have this angle over here, and again we have this angle over here. And just like a previous example, one of the examples we did today in this lesson, these angles are alternate exterior. So here we are going to use the alternate exterior angles theorem. By that theorem, we need to equal these angles to each other. So the first angle we have negative 1 plus 14x equals 12x plus 17. And now let's solve for x. Okay, so here we are going first to subtract 12x on both sides, and let's see what we get. 12x minus 12x cancel out. Here we have negative 1 plus 14x minus 12x becomes 2x and equals 17. Now we have a two-step equation, and now we have to add 1 on both sides. Let's add 1 on both sides. 1 and negative 1 cancel out, so now we get 2x equals 17 plus 1 becomes 18. And finally, we are going to divide both sides by 2. This cancels out, so we get x equals half of 18 is 9, because 9 times 2 is 18. So x equals 9. So instead of x, we are going to put 9, and let's find the value of that angle. So we have negative 1 plus 14 times 9. And let's multiply 14 times 9. Let's do it here. 14 times 9. 9 times 4, 36. 6. Carry the 3. 9 times 1, 9. Plus 3, 12. 126. So we have here negative 1 plus 126. And if we take away 1 from 126, we get 125 degrees. So this angle here is 125 degrees. And the other angle, if you plug in x, which is 9 times 12 plus 17, you will get 125 degrees, because both of these angles are congruent. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you watching this video. We practiced many examples here, how to find the x and then the given angle when two parallel lines are crossed by a transversal. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And I'll see you in the next video. All the best to you.